about to give him hell. If they on the cam, they going to jail. Getting caught wasn't part of the plan. Go ahead and smile for the body cam. You say you got your receipt, but you're trying to play a game that you can't beat. We need your driver's license if you please, or get out of the car and get on your knees. Legacy Moon is giving you the news as Mr. Officer gives these crooks the blues. Legacy Moon is about to give him hell. If they on the cam, they going to jail. Getting caught wasn't part of the plan. Go ahead and smile for the body cam. Legacy Moon is about to give them hell. If they're on the cam, they're going to jail. Getting caught wasn't part of the plan. Go ahead and smile for the body cam. Now go on and start the show. Legacy Moon.
Oh my gosh. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I am having all kinds of technical issues on tonight. Sorry about the delay. Hopefully, everything is everything. I don't even know if I'm live. Am I live? Oh, okay. I see people. All right. I am live. All right. Oh, my goodness. So I am so sorry for the delay. I was having some problems with YouTube, with this, just with everything. It was a mess. So anyhow, with let me see who we got here on tonight. We've got, let me go up to the top. We've got here, oh, it's taking me a minute to get to the top too. Wow. Okay, we have D Dub here. Justin's mom, Prima Wanda, Shirley testified. Finally, Woo Wop is here. Rossi. Da, 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 da. Life Ain't Over is here. Rakia. Bible Lady. Them folks. Aunt Natty, allegedly. Michi 3. Miss Niecy. Ray Della Lewis is here. Nikki G. Leo Lady. I think I got everybody. I think I got Life Unleashed. So welcome, and welcome to those of you in the clouds and those of you who will watch this on the replay. So we are going to get into a couple of things tonight. One of the things we're going to get into is a body cam. That is going to be, I think you will find it to be very interesting. Hey, Diva Law. So we're going to get into that. But before we do, we're going to get into some news because there were two things I saw. Well, something I saw a couple days ago and something I saw this evening. So we're going to go over that. Did I say hey to you, Delegate Dale? But before we get into it, I just want to say it's so cold in the D. Because our true crime news on tonight is coming from the D. All right. There's some things going on there that I think that we need to look at. So we're going to get into this news right quick. Hey, coffee is brewing. Justin's mom said, "Oh Lord." we're gonna get into this news, then we're gonna get into the body cam. All right. Um, I hope y'all can still hear me. But anyhow, let's see here. Let me pull it up. Let me move this over so I can make these comments just a little bit bigger. I want to make the comments just a little bit bigger. And then we'll get started. Let's see. And that makes it too big. All right. All right. Well, okay. So here we go, y'all. I thought I was already. Oh. I went out and had to come back in. So that's why I am not sharing my screen. Here we go. Now, got it. So let's get into this body cam here. This is about some of you. Hey, Mimi, how are you doing? Coffee is brewing. Shark Tank Life. Bible lady said, I don't want to celebrate too prematurely because I know she's coming to Florida tonight. And I don't think I'm in Florida tonight. I don't think. But let's do this with the D right now. And I know you guys have heard the story about the hairdresser that, somebody went over to her house, got services or whatever, and she pulled a pow pow on her. So let's check that out.
Caught on video. Fox News' Camille Amiri spoke to the woman about the ordeal. She joins us now live with more. Camille, this is definitely something I haven't heard before.
All right, y'all. Hold on. Let me go out and come back in. First of all, I hope y'all can hear me, but I'm going to go out and come back in because something is still messed up here. So let me go out and come back in, and hopefully it will correct itself. Y'all know what? I'm sitting up here talking, and while I went out, I'm steady talking, and I know good and darn well y'all couldn't hear me because I wasn't here. Okay. Anyhow, let's do this. I'm gonna start it back over.
Tonight at 6, a Detroit woman has a gun pulled on her after getting her hair done. It was all about a dispute over the cost of the service, and some of it was caught on video. Fox News' Camille Amiri spoke to the woman about the ordeal. She joins us now live with more. Camille, this is definitely something I haven't heard before.
Yeah, this is a wild story. So Robin Phillips saw an ad for a discount at this hairdresser's house. So she decided to take advantage of that discount. She booked an appointment for her and her daughter to get their hair done. When the services were over, the hairdresser said she was charging her more money. It wasn't what the discount price was advertised as. Robin Phillips said she ended up paying the higher price anyway. And then she says this happened. Take a look.
She had the scissors in her hand. She already had the scissors in her hand. She says, if you're not going to pay me, then I'm going to cut your daughter's hair. She just kept waving the scissors around like this. And I was just like, just basically trying to calm her down, like, please do not do that. So she runs upstairs and she grabs an AR. So, I didn't know that's what she was going up there to grab. So she went upstairs to grab the AR. She's like, you're not leaving out of here until you run me my money. So I did just that, and she's still going on and on about it. I want more money. So I'm just like, here, just take it. I gave her basically everything that I had.
Big gun, ho! Yep. Big gun!
here is my first question. I want to know what started this, because that's what I don't get. I don't get what started this. Why was there an issue? Was she not trying to pay this lady? What is going on? So I don't know. I don't understand what the issue was originally and why. That still does not give this lady the right to pull out pow pow. But I do I do want to know. I mean, I'm trying to phrase this right. I think you should pay for your services, because I know oftentimes people do go to homes and get their hair done, and for whatever reason think that they should not have to pay, but that's not the case. And I can understand the hairdresser being frustrated, but what I can't understand is what happened. That's what we're not getting. We are not getting what happened. And that's what I want to know. Um, Queen Black said, I thought she raised the price. Well, she did ask for more money, but they usually don't. I mean, like, it's been my experience if people, because, like, when I used to get relaxers back in the day, I know I would go. They would see my hair and be like, oh, well, we got to charge you more because my hair was thick and long. So I don't know. I and it doesn't take any more perm or anything like that to do my hair. And it didn't take them any longer to do my hair. But they still nevertheless charged me extra, like 20 to 30 bucks. So but I paid it. I didn't argue with him because this is something I have come to expect. Bible lady said, baby, in this day and age, I'm not going to anyone's house to get my hair done. Too many setup queens out there, and people are desperate. Shirley's testified finally said they paid what you said on the flyer, but then you asked for more money. And I have no idea. See, that's why. Why was there more money? Snoopalicious said, "Yeah, that's wild. No matter." And she's going to jail. I'll get to that part when it gets to the end. But let's continue with it.
Shoot some stuff. No, I'll shoot you. I'll shoot you. Don't do that. Come on, broken.
I'm just distraught right now because she did all of this for what, when we could have just simply just handled it, like adults. I mean, she said, I will shoot you, I will bury you over $10. She was saying that. Yeah, she said, I will bury you over $10. So we pushed past her. We had to get out of there.
Okay, so after this whole thing, Robin and her boyfriend and her daughter went to the police department, one of the precincts, and filed a report, showed that video, not the part that we showed you, but the actual face of the woman, showed the police the video of the woman, told them where she was located, filed a report, and she said she's really hoping, she wants to tell this story, but she really hopes that people will learn from it and hopes that this will not happen to them. Of course, it's going to be interesting to see if police do arrest this woman, this hairdresser, and to see what happens next. Reporting live in Detroit, Camila Mary, Fox 2 News.
I mean, the difficulty of these kind of home offices, so to speak, when you're doing business out of your home, it poses obviously kind of a precarious situation, not just for the person working in the home in some cases, but also customers.
Yeah, and the thing is that the gun, I mean, you saw it in the photograph, right? It looks real. Yeah. Some of the comments on social media, they're saying that this is a pellet gun. Robin says she doesn't care what it was. When she had a gun pointed to her, that's all she could think was that it was real. So a lot more to come on this one. Root, back to you.
Of course there will be, we imagine. Thanks so much, Camila Mary, for us live tonight. Thank you. Well, we're seeing them everywhere right now, but the potholes and...
Okay, so... And to me, there is no such thing as discussing this as adults. This chick done pulled a pew pew out on me. There is nothing. I don't want to discuss anything. I'm going to give her what I got and I'm going to go. Okay. That's just it. Queen Black said, did you cover the other hairdresser who crashed out? No, I don't know about that one. Life Unleashed said, thank goodness I do my own hair because of that. Yeah, I was looking at some different places. I have been wanting to get locks for the last 30 years. And I didn't do it. My mom would talk me out of it or whatever. So I'm still undecided. That's why y'all be seeing locks on all my stuff mostly. So what I did was I went on the internet and found some places, on earth that's close. And I saw this one place and her work was outstanding. But the only thing about it is she does it from her home. And her home is in the hood. Now, I'm no Sonya and I'm not uppity. I'll go to the hood for services, but only if those services was like in a business. But this was in her home. And I didn't like the looks. Just looking, I know the neighborhood, I've been there before, but just looking at the pit, I'm like, nah. And she makes her own products, and it looks like it's some pretty good stuff. But Prima Wanda said my braider comes to my home. See, I had for all these years, I've worn braids for many, many years. Um, these last, I would say about 6 years is probably the first time I haven't had braids. And that's what I've worn for many years. And it's always been in my house. She would come to my house. Well, a couple times she did get a job in a shop. So a couple times I had to go to the shop. And, after she put me under that hair dryer for too long, I was like, girl, look, we don't do this. We don't do this. So that's the only time I went. I haven't been in a beauty shop and I probably couldn't tell you. Bible Ace said, I'm glad I only have a teaspoonful of hair. Wet it, slap some gel on it. That's what my sister be telling me to do, but y'all, I have uh not 4C, but 4 double D hair. It is nappy. So I can't wet and wear, but my mom used to always say, you can train your hair to do anything. Aunt Natty said, my beautician has a shop in her home and had been charging the same price for 5 years and told us in November that she would be raising her prices by $5 in January. Well, see, that's the professional thing to do. Hey, Miss R. Clark, BB Babies, um, Bella, if you've come in the chat and I missed you, um, hello and welcome to you too. So that's that story. Okay. The next wait a minute. I got some stuff to do. Wait. Okay. So while we was watching this lady uh act up over her munty, we've got 2 gifted memberships gifted by Bell Tower is my home. And see, CJAPPI Jax has been gifted 1 Legacy Moon True Crime and Mysteries membership by Bell Tower is my home. And Wowzers has been gifted 1 Legacy Moon True Crime and Mysteries membership by Bell Tower is my home. So what I want y'all to do is drop your emojis in the chat, and y'all please welcome these new members. Oh, that's member milestone. Can't do that.
Welcome new members. Welcome new
Uh-oh.
members.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Let me figure out what I did. Oh my gosh. This is too much. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. There we go. I got it. It's going to be all right. It's gonna be all right. All right, y'all. So now we're gonna go off to the next story that I saw, and I can't wait to see y'all's opinion on this one. I am this is just too much. This is too much. Remove this girl and remove this. We're gonna just stick to the screen right now. I'll get it together. Life Unleashed said the last time I went to the hood was for a weave 11 years ago. My hair was horrible when I took it out. I don't like people in my hair. I can name all of the people who have been in my head my whole entire life. That's how few people it's been. I can name them. It's under 10. Yep. So now let's get on to this next story. This is a story I can't wait to hear y'all's opinion on it. You just won't believe it when you hear it. So here we go with this one. It's in the D as well, of course.
All right, turning now to a substitute teacher off the job tonight while authorities investigate shocking allegations at a Detroit elementary school.
A fourth grade student says he was punched, pinned down, and choked, allegedly with the help of other students at the direction of his substitute teacher.
This all allegedly happened at Robert Burns Elementary Middle School on Detroit's west side.
7 News Detroit reporter Randy Wembley is listening to that student, his mother, and asking the district for answers.
The incident in question happened here at Robert Burns Elementary Middle School on the city's west side. DPSCD says the substitute teacher has been removed from the classroom and an investigation is underway.
Her hits just hurts, and that.
By the way, on the one that I did for the hairdresser, I mean, I know it's only been 3 days, but them folks done went to that police department, did a report, showed them their video, gave them this lady's address. Why hasn't she been arrested? That's what I want to know. Why hasn't she been arrested? Bible Lady says Detroit is wild. And let's see here. Oh, okay. We're going to get you right after this, Rakia. Today's Rakia's birthday. Bell Tower is my home says, I don't like people touching my hair either. My non-ninja almost lost 2 of his fingers trying to touch it. You're non-ninja. I like that terminology. So now with this story right here, the substitute teacher, what do you mean we investigating? It happened. And why ain't she in jail? Talking about she's been removed. Man. Shirley testified, finally says, say what now? All hell. Oh, hell no. I'd be looking for her ass. Okay. All right. Me too.
That's what hurt it. So that's what made me sad. And then the kids was choking me until my face was red.
9-year-old Ciante Fleming says the feeling of being held down, struck, and strangled is burned into his memory. The fourth grader says it happened Friday morning after his teacher warned him to stay seated and off the computer.
She said if I get it one more time, she's going to get the kids to jump me.
His mother, Jayshell Warfield, says she did not learn about the incident until Ciante and his brother Chase got off the bus that afternoon.
Mom, Ciante got hit today. Ciante got hit by a teacher. I say, who?
She says the story later backed up by another parent.
My old neighbor called me, and her children just started there 2 weeks ago. And she said her children came home and told her mom, a little boy got punched by a teacher today, and 3 kids was holding him and pinning him down.
Warfield says the incident left her son with a black eye, cuts on his face, and according to a doctor, Ciante also suffered a concussion.
My son has.
Now, I would like to. Bell Tower is my home. Said, what happened again? Okay, so this young man was not in his seat, and she told him, if I got to tell you one more time to get in your seat, I'm gonna get these kids to jump you. Well, apparently he didn't get in his seat, or he didn't believe her. I don't know, but anyway, the kids held him down and was hitting and scratching while she was punching him. Them folks said this story sounds ridiculous on both sides. Well, now I'm not. Now here's my thing. My thing about this is that's right, Prima One, a lawsuit. The boy should have been listening. Okay. And I hope the mother talked to him about that. That doesn't mean he deserved to be held down and hit by the kids or the teacher or to be threatened in that manner. But mom needs to have a talk with him about listening. Now, another bad part about this is this little boy has epilepsy. He suffers from seizures. So this could have triggered a seizure. Bell Tower is my home set. I'm just curious why she's on the couch with him and not on Zoom asking for bail. No, this is the mama. I want to know why this teacher hasn't been arrested yet either. Queen Black said at this point, listening isn't the problem. Right. Yeah, and you're right. You're right. Yeah, the teacher punched him. This was wrong on all, don't get me wrong, this was wrong on all counts. The teacher had no business putting her hands on this child, like, period. But I also hope, in addition to that, that should have never happened to him. That could give him some trauma, PTSD, and all kinds of things. So that should have never happened to him. But I hope the mom did talk to him about listening. And it's not one of those, that's what you get when you don't listen. It was like, what she did to you was wrong, but she needs to also correct that behavior. Shirley testified, finally said, right, he should have been following directions, but he didn't deserve that. That's right. Mai Tai says she's saying the parent should be in jail because she handled that business. Oh, I get it, Queen Black. Okay, at this point, listening isn't the No, whose comment did I read? I get it now. Whoever said I'd be requesting bail, yeah. Because I don't know that I would be able to hold back. This is a grown woman.
So anything to his face or head, I'm going to be concerned about.
DPSCD says the substitute teacher has been placed on administrative leave. The district provided a statement saying, in part, we take matters involving student safety extremely seriously. A thorough investigation is underway and any findings will be referred to law enforcement.
Normally, in my experience, the teacher was always in charge of the classroom, and it comes down to classroom management.
I want to read Leo Lady's comment. Especially since Leo Lady is familiar with the school system. She said, regardless, he is a child. And as a teacher, she should not have put her hands on him or instructed the other kids to put their hands on him. I would be locked up. Well, I've never even heard of that before. I have never even heard of that before. A teacher getting other students to jump a student because he's not listening. Whatever happened, go to the principal's office. Whatever happened to that?
Retired DPSCD Police Lieutenant David Wallace says incidents like this were rare in his day, but are more common now.
Learning starts at home. So some of those traits that you have, you bring it into the classroom, and then the teacher will have to do it. She has 25 or 30 other students with different personalities to deal with, and that's stressful for an educator. We have to work together to ensure situations like this won't happen again.
Now, that student has not been back to school since the incident in question. His mother is working to get him enrolled somewhere else. Again, the investigation is ongoing. DPSCD says that substitute teacher cannot accept any substitute assignments while on leave.
Thank goodness. I want to go back and listen to this man again. I want to listen to him again. I'm sorry, y'all, but I want to hear him again because he's got me in confusement.
Normally, in my experience, the teacher was always in charge of the classroom, and it comes down to classroom management.
Retired DPSCD Police Lieutenant David Wallace says incidents like this were rare in his day, but are more common now.
Learning starts at home. So some of those traits that you have, you bring it into the classroom, and then the teacher will have to do it. She has 25 or 30 other students with different personalities to deal with, and that's stressful for an educator. We have to work together to ensure situations like this won't happen again.
Now, that student has not been back to school since the incident in question. His mother is working to get him enrolled somewhere else. Again, the investigation is ongoing. DPSCD says that substitute teacher cannot accept any substitute assignments while on leave. On the city's west side, I'm Randy Wembley, 7 News Detroit.
All right. Thank you so much, Randy.
Okay. I know that the training I agree with that. The training does start at home.
On August 27th, 2025,
no,
officers
I'm
stopped.
not ready for you. I can't believe it did that. But anyway, yeah, the training does start at home. But was this police officer blaming the? He was kind of blaming the child and the mom. My Tai said I put up with a lot. That's why I always want to know what took place at Bible Lady. Leah Lady says she should not even be in a portal to see a substitute job anymore. Right, right. I mean, in that district. No, what about ever? Aunt Natty said, I'm a long-term substitute in special ed classroom, and we have one who kicked us and throws things at us. We take him to the office and have his grandmother pick him up. Right, right. I know I had one time when I was doing my what is it called? Where you go? I don't know. I think I was doing my observation. All I know is that the teacher, it was supposed to be me going in there observing the teacher. Well, the teacher wasn't there. And I guess they said, "Oh, free substitute." So I had to do the class myself. And they warned me about this one little boy who had ADHD. They said he didn't stay in his seat and all of the things. He was just really a bad kid. Do you know that kid gave me no problem? He did not give me one problem. I was just waiting. So, now they got me on guard because this is what they've told me, that this kid is bad. He acts up. Not a problem. He was pleasant and he was so sweet. He really was. Queen Black said kids act up at home. The reason we have punishment. Life Unleashed says these substitutes don't know what they are doing. He could have had an IEP, ADHD, who knows? Not sitting down is disruptive, but my goodness, it doesn't deserve that. Exactly. And I can tell you, as a child, I mean, I suffer with ADHD as an adult, and I had it as a child. And I asked, I was like, how come this was not diagnosed until I was an adult? And they told me, were you a problem student? I said, no. And they said, did you stay in your seat and everything? I was like, yeah, because, I ain't breaking no rules. I ain't trying to get in trouble. But she said, did you always pay attention? No. And then it came back to me. I was always the teacher's helper, like all through elementary school. I was the clap the erasers and wash the board. And, if the teacher needed anything ran down to the office, I was doing that. So even though I was never out of my seat at the wrong time, I was always out of my seat because I was always doing something for the teacher. So that's why, it wasn't a problem. And they said it's never diagnosed in time with little girls. So, but yeah, an IEP, anything. And I mean, that also needs to be explored. Like, why isn't he sitting in his seat? And does he have an IEP? Yes, clap the erasers. Do they write on boards now? I wonder. Justin's mom says it's funny because back in my day when I was in elementary school and junior high, we didn't have ADHD children or HDAD teenagers. We had corporal punishment, and that was scary enough for the kids. Prima Wanda said, I did not like being a substitute teacher. They had me in high school, and the girls were too grown acting. Yeah, I couldn't do little girls. One thing I never wanted to do was work at the women's. No, I don't want to go there. Even the men didn't want to be there because that women's prison. Rossi says, I wanted to be a teacher until right. That's what I wanted to do until I finished the program. Then I was like, I don't want to do that. Yep. So y'all, let's get into this body cam. What I think I'm going to do, I'm going to blow the screen up because the body cam itself is kind of small. So I'm not going to have the comments on the screen tonight. I'll have to work on that later. But before we get into this body cam, it is Rakia's birthday, y'all. All right. So what we going to do is we going to celebrate Rakia's birthday as soon as I find the birthday song. I know I saw it a minute ago when she said it was her birthday. Okay, here it is. So, happy birthday to you, Rakia, and many, many more.
It's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, hey. Get the cake, let's shake, y'all get.
Okay. Oh, God. I'm gonna have to redo this. Give me a minute, Rakia. I'm gonna get you. I got you. I heard the music playing. I was like, I don't see the video. Where the video? So let's do this.
It's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, hey. Get the cake, let's shake, y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move. Yeah, it's that time of year. Yeah, let's make it clear. Yeah, the devil tried to get rid of me, but baby, I'm still here. So let's make a move out to the floor. If you ain't come to party, make your way to the door. We came to get down all over town. Another year around the sun, how that sound? Now cut the cake and give me my crown. Oh yeah, it's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, get the cake, we ready, let's shake, we ready. Y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move. Light the candle and blow them out. We about to celebrate, so let the people scream and shout. Who you with? Are you with me? This funk is where it's supposed to be. Save your money, cause over here this good time is free. Ladies and gentlemen, calling every zodiac sign. Let's turn it up for the birthday folks out here looking fine. It's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, get the cake, we ready, let's shake, we ready. Y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move. It's your birthday, that's what I heard. Hey, it's time to celebrate, that's the word. Hey, get the cake, we ready, let's shake, we ready. So y'all get ready, cause this our groove. It's your birthday, so hit the floor and get ready to move.
Look at all this confetti!
Best party ever.
Yup, this the best party ever. All right, y'all. Now, happy birthday to you, Rakia. May all of your prayers and wishes come true. I enjoy having you here in this chat, and I wish you many, many, many more strong birthdays. Oh, Bobby Lee said, look at all that confetti. Yeah. Oh, for heaven's sakes. All right, y'all. Here we go. We are going to do this body cam. And like I said, on the screen, I don't know why, but the original video is kind of like small. It's I don't know why it's half screen like this, so I'm blowing it up, so y'all can see it a little bit better. All right, so let's get into this. This man, is he an FBI agent or no? Y'all be the judge. Y'all watch this and y'all be the judge.
On August 27th, 2025, officers stopped a vehicle impeding traffic.
Stop. Okay.
Yeah, I was just talking to an officer. He offered to push me, but I said I can get inside.
Yeah.
And they just talked AAA, 60 to 90 minutes.
60 to 90 minutes?
Yep, they said they'll try to get there quicker.
Okay.
So they send me updates.
We can't block the entrance, though, because the buses need to come in here.
I'm not blocking the entrance, though.
Yeah, this is the entrance. Only buses come through here.
I know that, but he said because I was disabled.
Who said?
The police officer.
What police officer?
Okay, the one that was here who offered to assist me. I had my shoes off because my feet are hurting.
That's okay.
Yeah, I would not lie to you. I'm a federal officer myself. He offered to assist me.
What are you reaching in your bag for?
My badge.
Okay.
You know, let you know I wouldn't lie to you. Why, you're not getting nervous, are you?
Well, of course I am, because
Why?
people are reaching inside of a bag. I don't know you.
Well, that's why I'm getting my badge, so you will.
Okay.
So, yeah, the officer was here earlier. I guess he had pulled someone over. He saw that I had a flat. He offered to assist me. So then I said to him, it's a train station.
Yeah.
And he said, well, your disabled vehicle is okay.
No, it's a bus station and a train station.
I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. But I can't go
I need to have my buses coming here. I work for transit.
Okay.
So, well,
but this is disabled.
Can I
So I'm
see
waiting for the,
Can I see
just so
your
you know, you don't have to have them, just so you know.
Can I see it?
No, just take my word for it, okay?
No, can I see it?
No. I just showed
You
it
know,
to you.
it's illegal to say you're a federal officer when you're not.
So now you call me a liar?
Can I see your badge, please?
You can look at it. See the picture there? That's me.
So
now.
Why them folks said 1.5 minutes in and he has too much going on. I got a lot of ninja. What? Mai Tai said his badge. Yeah, it is a lot going on. But yeah. So Bell Tower is my home said, did he just get smart with the officer? Probably so. I didn't think it was necessarily getting smart. Hey Chick-fil-A Gail. Why y'all calling for this man? We can't tase him. He ain't do nothing. Mimi said he's crazy. I don't know, but what I want to know is what is it called? Shoot. The people who come to at AAA. I think 90 minutes is like excessive. It's really excessive. Bell Towers, my home said he may not be calling you a liar, but I am. Oh gosh, y'all are a mess. Leo Letty said, my money is on that's a fake badge because the real officer has no problem giving the other officer his information. All right, y'all, let's do it.
I need to
I'm
see
enforcement,
Housing.
HUD, and DOJ, yes. So now you've accused me of being a liar.
Okay, let me see your badge.
No, you've seen it.
You're going to go under arrest here in a
No, you're
very
not.
quick
You're not
minute.
gonna arrest me.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am,
Unless
because
you don't want your job.
you're saying that you're a federal officer.
Okay, yeah, yes, call your supervisor.
You're saying that you're a federal officer.
Call your supervisor right now.
Let me see your badge, please.
Call your supervisor.
I'm a
Call your
supervisor.
No. I want another supervisor.
Well, let me see your badge.
I want another supervisor.
Let me see your badge.
No, call your supervisor.
Get your badge out and show it.
No, I will not. You can't demand call your badge. I think I'm stupid. I'm also a lawyer as well.
Really?
You've already called me a yes, I am.
Okay.
You've already called me a liar. I'm sorry to see you.
Okay, just to make sure y'all are keeping Bella. No, we can't tase him. Natty said he going to jail. Ninja, you know you ain't no federal agent. So just so everybody, I want to make sure everybody is keeping up. Okay. Hey, Jet Black Straight. He is a federal agent. Hey, Salt and Pepper Tresses. He's a federal agent. Nikki G thinks he's a transit cop. No, y'all, he's a federal agent and now he's a lawyer. D-Dub, it's not Quentin. It's not Quentin. Okay? It is not Quentin.
Just stand right here. Stand right here.
Unless I'm under arrest.
Stand right here. You're being
Unless
detained.
I'm under arrest.
You're being
No,
detained.
unless I'm I'm
You're
not being detained. Yes,
You're
I am a
being
lawyer.
detained. Yes, you are.
Call your supervisor.
This guy's claiming to be he's
Call your supervisor.
federal officer.
That's right. Call your
Claiming he's a
supervisor.
lawyer.
You arresting me?
You're being detained right now.
Are
You're
you
being
arresting
detained
me?
on
That means
suspicion.
nothing.
Yes,
That means nothing.
yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
If you're a lawyer,
Call your supervisor.
if you're a lawyer, you know
Call
that
your
doesn't mean
supervisor.
something. You're being audio video recorded.
Call
Just so
your,
you know.
and I'm going to report you too.
Cool.
Call your supervisor.
So you do need to move the vehicle.
It
You
is
cannot-
it is disabled. Is your supervisor coming?
I can push it out of the
Is
way.
your supervisor coming?
I can push it out of the way.
I have requested your supervisor. Is he or she coming?
You're blocking an entrance.
Okay, you're not answering the question, Officer Morrell. I asked for this supervisor.
And
Is
I
he
told
or
you
she
that I am a
coming?
supervisor.
Okay,
so-
you have another supervisor as well.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do not. Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Okay, come on.
I told you I'm transit police.
You've already when you call me a
I'm in
liar.
charge here.
When you call me a liar, you already lost credibility.
Okay, well, you are lying.
Okay, so now you call me a liar.
Yeah.
I am not lying.
Okay.
Well, there's nothing you can do about it.
You need to move. Okay.
Okay.
You need to move
Arrest
this.
me for impersonating a federal officer.
Yeah.
Okay, arrest.
I chose this body cam tonight because I thought that y'all would enjoy it, you know? I thought y'all would enjoy this one. Jet Black straight said that man had a damn okay. That man had a damn flat tire. Good grief. Yeah, I thought y'all would enjoy it. So Sage A said, I got it. He's acting like Herschel Walker with that fake badge flashing. Shark Tank Life said, if the vehicle is disabled, just let them help you move it. Golly jeepers. Them folks said, this guy is on my nerves. Leo Lady said, is he a doctor too? He's an agent, a lawyer, and he may as well be a doctor. Well, I don't know, Leo Lady. He just might be. He just might be a doctor.
Me then.
Yeah, I want to see
Okay,
your badge.
No. You will not see my badge.
So you cannot just say you're a federal officer and not provide me the
Arrest me
opportunity to look
first.
at
I've
it.
already told you I was. You called me a liar. Arrest me first so I can get you a false arrest.
And the vehicle is clear.
And I told you I was a lawyer. You said I wasn't.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You said really?
Yeah, that's a question.
Okay,
really?
Yeah, no. And I want your badge number 2.
Cool.
You're a supervisor. Wow. You must be a DEI hire.
So I requested your badge. You are supposed to stop
no.
talking.
Call me a liar. You guys
Stop
stop talking. I
talking.
have every right to talk. You're not my daddy.
Hello,
I have
I'm
every
trying
right
to
talk.
ask you something.
Okay, you can ask. No,
So stop acting like a child.
You telling me? No, I'm not acting. So now you're
Yes,
in front
you
of me.
are. Yes,
You're the
you
one
are.
acting like a child.
I said
You're
if
the one
you
acting
are
like
a federal agent,
right.
you
I
need
said
to provide.
officer. I said federal officer.
You need to.
Clarification.
You need to
I don't
provide
have
me.
to.
Yes, you do. Yes,
No,
you
I do not have
yes, you
to.
do.
I do
Yeah,
not
you
have
do.
to.
Yeah, you do.
I do not.
Yeah, you do.
Once you call me a liar,
That's the
you
law.
lost me.
Hello.
Once you
So
call me a
go
liar,
ahead, turn
you
around,
lost
place your
me.
hands behind your back.
You know,
You're being detained.
no, you're being arrested me. You're forcibly arresting me.
You are being detained.
For what reason? For what reason?
Suspicion
what reason?
of impersonating a federal officer.
No, okay. I'll get you let me be wrong.
Okay, stop.
I'm not going
Stop
anywhere.
pulling
I have
away.
my shoes on. You and I both on something.
You must not know much
No,
because
I do know much.
you
because
do
I'm a
have to
lawyer.
show me.
I am a
You do
lawyer.
have to show me
I
if
don't
you're a
have to
federal
show you
officer.
anything. I don't
Yes.
have to show you anything.
You claim you're a federal
I don't claim
officer,
I am a
DOJ,
federal
all the
officer.
stuff,
I
and
can
then you
call
show
the
me a
DOJ, yes,
badge
I do.
that is not even what you say
Yeah,
it is.
no.
Lakewood 6, you got one detained.
No, one arrested.
Turn towards my car. Thank you.
Oh, now you're going to be a fly? I told you I don't have your watch.
It's okay. Still gonna check you. So what's your last name?
Are you the supervisor?
What's your last name?
Are you the supervisor?
What's your last name?
You said you were the supervisor, is that correct?
I'm the supervisor of transit.
Why don't you run the plates to the car?
A crisis here, so I couldn't run the plates. I'm gonna run them now. Thank you.
You don't have no crisis. You don't have no crisis.
There was a kidnapping suspect that we just had over here.
But you didn't say that was me, though. You just called me a liar.
Whatever, dude. So saying you said you were a federal agent.
I said officer.
You said that you were DOJ.
I said HUD DOJ.
HUD DOJ. So wherefore?
Are you the supervisor I asked for?
Wherefore? Where are you? You're supposed to tell me where. If you're an officer, you're supposed to tell.
Prima Wanda says, y'all are a rough crowd. I agree with you, Prima Wanda. Y'all are not having it. I agree. CJ said, did he get his shoes back on? You know, that's a good question. I never paid attention to that. And I said I was going to do that tonight, but I didn't pay attention the first time. Miss Principal said, child, why do the Miss Principal said, child, why do the elderly be acting up like this? Child, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. Bell Tower is my home, said disabled veteran to Mr. Officer. Jet Black Stray said this cop is clearly not an idiot to say all that. All right, y'all. Smershel Walker is getting on my nerves. No, Bobby Lady, get a man a chance. Get a man a chance, okay? And folks says he knows because a real officer would just show him the stuff and identify himself. Yeah, Mimi says he doing way too much, even if he is an officer.
Tell me what you're an officer for.
You called me a liar.
No, I did not.
Yes,
I said,
you did.
hand me your badge, and you said no.
His badge is back here in the back
His badge is in the bag. He put it in the bag after I asked for it.
Liquid 24-122, another center.
Fair and Equal Housing Opportunity Investigator. U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development.
Hood?
Yes.
What's he doing here?
Okay, now see, this is where, okay, so now we got officer over here with the shaved head, okay, half shaved head. She can't even say hood. She said hood, okay? So who is the crazy ones, him or her? Bell Tower is my home says, what the he happened? No, what the hell happened to her head? That's what I'm saying. She said hood and not hood. So, I mean, I'm not impressed with her.
Civil rights matters in the purview of the department. And he said he was a lawyer and pulled out something, and I'm like, dude, just show me your badge. He says, I'm also an officer. So, and he starts digging in the bag. I was like, well, don't go start digging in the bag. And he goes, what? Are you afraid? Am I making you nervous? I'm like, yeah, you're digging in the bag. Stop digging in the bag. Oh, I'm getting my badge out. I'm a federal officer. I was like, okay. And then I said, okay, well, where are you a federal officer? He shows me this. This is not anything.
No.
You also my wallet, pull out my PIV card, my government PIV card. You can look inside the wallet, pull it out. My PIV card is there as well. You can
so why didn't you let me see this? And you're not a federal officer.
I am a federal officer.
No, you're not. You work for HUD.
No,
It's okay.
I am a federal officer. Are you crazy?
Calm down. We will figure this out.
For my PIV card, you know.
So
I took the oath like everyone else.
Okay, why didn't you show me your badge when I asked for it?
Because you called me a liar.
No, that was afterwards.
No, you did not.
Yes, that was afterwards. We can run it back, but that was afterwards.
You called me a liar.
Well,
and then
because
I was a lawyer, you called me. You're like, oh, really? I'm a lawyer and a doctor. I work for enforcement.
Now, technically, he did kind of call him a liar when he said he was a federal officer. He did call him a liar, and he's got him in cuffs for impersonating an officer. So that means you think I'm lying. Bible Lady says she was in the process of getting her hair done when she got the call. CJ said he's a HUD officer. Remember the PJ's Eddie Murphy cartoon about the projects? They actually had a character who was a HUD officer, just like this old man. CJ, stop it. HUD is federal. Yes, it is. It is federal. Leo Lady said, dang it, AI knew he was a doctor. All right, y'all. Let's continue.
Just like I told you.
You do not work for enforcement. You work for investigators.
No.
You are not an enforcement officer.
You try to tell my job? I work for enforcement.
I'm reading it right now.
Enforcement for who?
Okay, for HUD. First for HUD, and we also work for DOJ. That's enforcement. Look at the PIV card. It says it. enforcement.
No, it doesn't.
It's a different. It does. It's a different
Urban
type
development.
of enforcement. It's
You work for HUD.
That's the agency. I work for enforcement in HUD.
So you do realize that saying that you're a federal officer.
I am a federal officer.
And then
You gonna catch me a job?
asking for your badge, you're required to hand that over to me.
No, you called me a liar. Just like I tried to
So
tell
what?
you.
Even if I did call you a liar, you're
You don't
required to hand it over
disrespect
to
me
me.
like that.
Oh my
I
gosh.
showed it to you.
No, you
and
didn't.
But I did not hand it to you.
I said, can I have that?
No,
And
I
you
said
said
no. I said you can see it.
Here's the thing.
No, don't. From the very
Here's
get-go,
the
you
thing.
called me a liar.
No, I didn't.
Yes. Oh my.
This is gonna get towed.
Did you remember the conversation at the very beginning? I told you the officer was there. He offered to assist me and push you.
And I
He
said,
this-
who?
Let me finish the conversation. This is what I told you. And I said I would be obstructing the traffic. He says, okay, you can push it up in there. You're a disabled vehicle.
No.
You weren't there.
Who was that?
It was an officer. He had pulled someone up over there. So when I got out from working at the federal building every day. So when I got out to get my truck, I noticed there was a flat. He saw me on the side of the road, offered to assist me. I said, you know what?
Miss Principal, his title is FBI agent lawyer. That's his title. You ain't know. Them folks said I think that he's wrong, but these officers are also confused about the various types of enforcement of federal on the federal level. They really are. I mean, listen to these two officers. They don't know their darn self. Now, this guy works for transit. That doesn't mean that, you get to not know what you're talking about. So he does need to learn the different branches. Juror number says from the nanny case, the husband was an IRS federal agent and they carry pow-pows too. Yes, because you know what? That is true. But you know something else? Because I didn't know. I mean, I know different things from the different TV shows. So I know that different branches have like agents that carry. I remember when, that orange man was talking about they're getting rid of a lot of the IRS employees. He was saying they can just go ahead. They already carry weapons, so they can just go on ahead and work for ICE. I remember when that happened, when he said that. Miss Principal said it's because he's stumbling over his words. Bell Tower is my home says I can't concentrate for trying to figure out her head. Why did I read that comment? Leo lady said FBI agent, doctor, and lawyer.
And make sure the rim's up. He said, I'll push you. I said, then he told me about a place called O'Hara down the street. Because I moved here about, I don't know. I moved here about 3 months ago, transferred from the Detroit federal office. I know a place called Lake Limerick. It's a country club. It looks hard to see me, I know.
In Shelton.
Outside of Shelton, yeah. Lake
Yes.
Limerick is,
I know where Limerick is.
Looks hard to see me. So yeah, I live in that exclusive golf community. So he offered to assist me. And I said, well, it messed up the rims. I said, I think you can make it up there. And so
Did y'all hear that? He lives in an exclusive golf community. Okay.
I said, but I said I would be blocking traffic. He said, you're a disabled vehicle, that's okay.
Okay.
So had you had called the officer, he would have told you.
That's not how this works.
Okay, but you
I work for
call me a liar.
transit. I asked you to move it.
You know, you're in big trouble
And you said,
anyway. You're in big trouble anyway. You
No,
called
I'm
me a liar.
not.
So you started calling me a liar. So then I told him I was a lawyer.
When you refused to hand me your badge, I called you a liar.
Then you said, as the supervisor, you said you were the supervisor. I said,
I am
do you have
a
another
supervisor.
one? I find it hard to believe. So
Okay.
when I told you I was a lawyer, oh, really? Oh, really? You was looking at me like I was crazy. Actually, I have 2 law degrees, by the way.
Good for you.
My card is
So you
actually
should know that when I ask for your badge,
Don't lecture me.
I am going to lecture you
No,
because
no,
if you
no,
do this
you're not.
again, you're going to
No,
get
you're not.
arrested
No,
eventually.
you're going. This is not the end of the conversation. You're going to hear about this.
Okay, that's good.
You're going to hear about this.
Miss Principal, can you see if you have Nikki G blocked? Because she has been telling me for a while now she can't see your comments. So can you check to see if you blocked her? Shirley testified finally said all 3 of them just lost in the sauce. Juror number said if he called AAA, what more do they want from him? They had offered to help him push the car, but I guess that would mess up the rims. So he really doesn't want that. Prima Wanda said Michael B. Jordan won. Oh my goodness. No, did anybody else? Did Sinners get like they should have gotten a lot of awards. Oh my gosh, I'm happy to hear that at least he won, you know? Bible lady said I drive by an exclusive golf community. CJ said I keep hearing an accent jumping out every now and again, like he's trying to figure out does he want to speak English or his second language. Herschel is. Why y'all keep talking about Herschel Walker? D-Dub said he doesn't even have his hazard lights on. Now that's true. That's true. Which is a problem. And Nikki G said that vehicle's already raggedy.
That's good. But you have me under arrest.
No, you're detained,
No.
which is what I said.
No.
Pending an investigation.
You know what? Take the cuffs off. We'll deal with this.
We're gonna find out. I'm gonna call CID right now.
We'll do this procedure. CID? Who said that's military? I'm not
Correct.
military.
Are you not DOJ?
He said he's calling CID, which is military. Okay. Sari Colette, did I speak to you? Hey, Sari Colette. Michi3 says, because he is a clown, Legacy Moon. All right, y'all.
I'm with HUD enforcement. We work with DOJ. I'm with HUD enforcement.
Okay, so you're not a DOJ officer.
No, it doesn't work that way. You're not from the federal government.
He's
CIA is
not.
military. And the reason why I know that, because you see the plate? I'm a retired, 100% disabled veteran. You see the permanent sticker on that plate?
So what's the issue with you? Why are you so...
All right. Hey, Miss Boogie Down. Wait a minute. Justin's mom said, oh, Delroy Lundy. I love him. I love him. He didn't win. So, y'all, I want to make sure y'all keeping up. He's a federal agent, okay? He's a lawyer, all right? And he's a disabled veteran, okay? All right? I just want you to know. See, I'll repeat it again, allegedly. He is a federal agent, lawyer, veteran, disabled veteran, excuse me, okay? Excuse me. Aunt Natty said none of them know what the hell they are talking about. Right. And Leo Lady says he's also a dog catcher. Don't forget that one is coming. Oh my goodness. All right.
Angry, and why are you so disrespectful to me? When I asked you for a badge and you do not hand me...
I showed you the badge.
I could not read it because you had your thumb over the actual stuff.
You know what?
So when I asked you for the badge, you handed it over to me. That's it.
I opened it up.
That's it.
I'm almost a...
That's it. That's all you got to do.
I'm a 7-year-old man. You don't let me like I'm a kid.
I don't care how old you are because you're acting like a child.
We don't have to argue. Okay?
Goodness gracious. Do we have any way to contact HUD to confirm this guy's story?
Can I get his cuffs off him, please?
He's confirming who you are, and then we'll uncuff you, right?
The only way he can confirm it is if the PIP cards confirm it, unless it's in the federal database.
We don't have access to that.
I know he doesn't. That's why I'm like, why is he on the phone?
Who? What?
Federal database.
Yes, I do have access to federal database. Yeah, give me a second. What you don't know is that I'm also FBI. So.
Okay, so then you should know. I tell you exactly where I work.
Hello, it's Meryl. So I just got off the phone with the...
I don't know if this officer, when he said I'm also FBI, I don't know if he was joking. He had to have been, because if this man is FBI and he don't know the branches of the federal government and things like that, and the different so I don't know if he was being sarcastic. Let me see. Them folks said Sinners won for best original screenplay, so Ryan is taking an Oscar home tonight too. He didn't get best director though. Aw. Prima Wanda said, "You all are so mean." This poor man. Them folks said he's a transit cop. That's FBI. I told y'all this was gonna be a wild one. This was gonna be a wild one. Them folks said, honestly, this guy has a valid complaint against these two officers. I agree, he does.
Yeah, they're running your name through the database. And they said that if I ask for this, you provide it to me.
We're going to handle this later. This is not the end of it.
Okay. But you understand why you're in this predicament?
No. I'm not predicament. Because you have a hard A attitude. That's why.
I did not.
Okay. Oh, now you're acting so innocent now.
I did not. We can run it back. You can get the video footage if you want.
We're going to.
But
I'm a firm believer in losing the battle, winning the war.
You're not, because you were extremely rude the entire time.
I'm a firm believer. I don't mind losing the battle, but winning the war.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
So you can chalk this up, this little, you got control of the situation. What do you think?
I don't know what that means.
Well, you will find out.
Okay.
And if you knew anything in my history, look my name up, you would know that.
Look it up on what?
Google. I'm everywhere.
He said, look my name up. Google. I'm everywhere. If you knew your history, you leave me alone. All right? Justin's mom said, that man is annoying. He's a butcher, a baker, and a candlestick maker. Shark Tank Live said he could have had his flat tire changed and gone by now. Them folks said the cop honestly should have called a second supervisor because he's clueless. He is. Miss Principal said this cop has no de-escalation skill. None. And he's arguing with the man. Arguing. Mai Tai says, she said, I'm not saying anything else. And that would be right. Bible Lady says she's pissed because she could have been finishing up her hairdo. Because it is distracting. Poor Bell Tower is my home. Nesto's handy girl said this could have been avoided if he had just shown his ID properly. He is a grumpy old man that loves to argue. Definitely not one of a kind. He said, Google me. So we're going to see what they do. Okay.
This kind of work that you're doing now, I'm known for.
The what?
What's happening here, I'm known for putting people like you in their place, officers who abuse the law.
Abuse the law?
Yeah.
I requested a document lawfully.
We're not going to relitigate that here, okay?
You start digging in a bag. Yeah. I don't know you.
That's why I said I'm getting my bag so you have an ID.
Okay. I don't know you, though. You understand that? Anybody could be saying that, and then they pull out a gun. So, excuse me for saying, what are you getting?
No.
Stop digging in the bag.
That was not a problem.
And then you were digging again, and I said, okay, well, let me see your badge.
No, that's not true. Okay, you said, you said, am I have a gun? And I said, I get that. I said, I get that. I got that.
You said, are you intimidated?
I said, no, I thought you were afraid or something.
Okay, whatever.
I answered your question.
So then I asked for the badge so I can read it.
And I showed you several times.
You showed me once. He says that he just transferred over here from Detroit. Do you have a supervisor phone number?
No, I do not.
Now, at this point, he said he don't have his supervisor's number. I know I had my supervisor's number, home and work, just in case I had to call in. Sometimes I would call in early. Sometimes I'd call in at 6 o'clock in the morning. Got migraine and coming, okay? Them folks said at this point, if you're filing a complaint against the officer, stop talking shit to him. Bell Tower, wait a minute. Who CJ said, see, he needs a child. He needs to okay. Basically, he's acting like a child and he's got a chip on his shoulder. Bible Lady said, at Bell Tower is my home. That hair is so distracting. I'm trying to figure out why she ain't Googling. Why she ain't Googling? Ray Della Lewis said he created some of this mess himself. He did. Leo Lady said, I had my supervisor's number because I called in at 3 o'clock. in the morning. Okay, that's what I'm saying. 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I was calling in, so.
Do you have give it to
anybody? And if he did, he wouldn't give it to me.
Yeah.
Dispatch just said they found, I think, something of him. Did you get something?
No.
Hey, it's 162.
It's about clearance. They said they can't run another stuff.
Yes, clearance. You don't have a clearance.
What do you mean I don't have a clearance?
You know, they're just not going to get that information out.
I have top secret clearance.
Okay, well, apparently you're not getting the information.
I still don't know if
the officer says he has top level clearance.
this is true or not. Anybody could say anything.
Still come your life.
I don't know you. I'm not somebody on the street. I'm a police officer.
Okay, well, you weren't acting like it.
Okay. You can request the body cam footage and you can watch it back.
Oh, I will. You don't worry about me running through the numbers. I will. And
What's that?
Probably here for some people too.
Okay. I hope so, because I have my FBI colleague who's looking you up and going to contact your supervisor because the way you act is ridiculous.
Still under arrest, I see.
If you knew anything about the law, as you say you do, you would know that you're being detained.
How many law degrees do you have?
You would know that you're being detained.
How many law degrees do you have?
It doesn't take a law degree to know the law.
I have 2.
That's great.
Okay, so
I'm very happy for you.
Me on the law.
I am going to lecture you on the law because you do not know it. And that I had to further investigate this. Until otherwise proven, yes.
You going to place yet?
I did, yeah.
Sorry?
Did you just buy this?
That vehicle I'm restoring. It's a new engine in it. I ran, you probably see that I also have 2 BMWs. Ready to place. Also the motorcycle as well.
Do you see anything about him being a lawyer? He said to Google, he was like, go Google me. I'm a big deal. Like, I do what you do, and this is bullshit. Like, I'm a federal agent. I'm one of the good guys. Right. Then I'm like, then you should have known to.
How she know all that? She wasn't there. Now, she was pissing me off when she came up because she wasn't even there when the traffic stop occurred.
So I have my FBI cohort looking this up. She's going to find out what's going on. Contact a supervisor of yours. Meanwhile, I am going to write a report about this. You want to step out?
Did you do all the stuff in China when you were in the military?
How'd you know that? I was in China. So you find.
She said, did you do all the stuff in China when you were in the military? So what does that mean? That means she Googled him and apparently found him. Salt and Pepper Trusty said, all this for a flat tire. Car could have been pushed home by now. Oh, Bell Tower M's my home said, Legacy Moon, she pissing me off too. Well, I know she's pissing you off for the hair. But she's just pissing me off because she just is.
Find out about the Ukraine?
No.
Okay.
I didn't get that far.
Oh, yeah. I never go back to Ukraine.
Doctor of Law.
Yeah. Yep.
Lots of teaching in China.
Yeah, and Ukraine.
Hold on.
Freedom fighter in Ukraine.
I didn't see that part.
I used to go there, supposed to be there next month. So like I said, I do this, written a few books, human rights, that's all I do.
Okay.
I'm mostly known for the China stuff. I'm known for that, but I'm also known for the Ukraine stuff the last 4 or 5 years.
To push you out of the way, we can't be here. But
don't you understand? You're going to destroy the realm. The other officer understood that.
I don't know who that was, but he can't push you in front of a bus depot. You know
the reason why I didn't get the officer's name and number. Usually the officers are the good guys. I just don't need to get their name and number. So I don't usually look at their name and number. Only thing I said to him was thank you. We had a little conversation. I told him be safe, watch your back. I didn't get his name and number. I don't usually do stuff like that because I don't see you guys as the enemy.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't give his name and number. I got yours.
We're still not. But the buses have to be able to move freely in here for transportation.
I get that. But his thing was, from the very get-go, you're a liar. That's the attitude that
we have to get past that.
Well, I can't get past that.
Well, you know what's going to happen if you don't? This is going to end up getting towed before you're ready.
I said that when you came in here, we wouldn't be having this conversation. You said it has to be moved.
Okay. I said it has to be moved. I can push you. Then you got out. Are we going to relive this?
Well, at some point we will, but not now.
Okay. Either way, you weren't acting right, and your supervisor will find out about this.
I wasn't behaving right. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
I wasn't behaving like
Correct.
like
when I requested your badge to check it,
like a good little right.
I'm sorry.
That's where I take that.
Do not use that.
That's where I take that.
Excuse me.
That's where I take that. Don't.
Them folks says they are backtracking because they know that complaint is coming and it will be sustained. Jet Black Straight says we haven't seen any movement of buses this whole time. Mimi said exactly. Officer offered to help. Point blank. Period. Queen Black said the nerve to threaten the man. Bell Tower is my home says, why have no other people walked around? Nikki G said he was not acting wrong. Salt and Pepper Tressa says he talks too damn much. Just let them push that bucket out the way. Salt and Pepper Tressa, this man said he is restoring this car. Okay, he's restoring it.
What to use. That's
Don't be disrespectful.
No, that's how I feel.
Do not be disrespectful to me. Get in your car, move it up there. Get in your car and move up there.
So it offends you.
I'm tired of your attitude.
It offends you that I use that word, but that's how I felt. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing?
That's great. Get out.
Is that amazing?
Get off. Go.
You know.
Move it towards there.
Oh, your car.
You're not getting it. Get out of here. You can PDR it.
You. What's your name?
You have it right here.
I see two names.
No, you don't.
I see one behind it. I
Go.
see one behind it. I want your name.
Google my name.
I want your name. No, I want your name. What is your name, officer?
See now you being smart and whatnot. This officer, I mean, y'all can see it, don't you now? How he's backpedaling and pussy popping. Y'all can see that, right? Let's see what we find out about Mr. FBI lawyer, disabled veteran.
You have to identify yourself.
I did. Merrill.
Okay.
After all that, he's going to move his car out of the entrance. He has a tow truck coming.
Uh-oh, a bus.
It was you.
Dude.
Because he was partially in the road, so I was like, hey, just get out of the road, go over there.
In the entrance?
This is the officer that got him, pushed his car out the way the first time.
Wow, I said or pulling away.
Oh gosh.
Well, you created a real fucking problem.
I guess so. What's his deal?
He does not like Harold.
He said he's a federal agent. I still haven't confirmed it yet.
After further research, it does look like he works for HUD as well as does have a law degree. Who do you think is in the right? Share your thoughts below.
So, that we're all clear. He is a lawyer. He does have 2 law degrees. Okay, so he does work for the federal government. That badge was real. He is a lawyer. He has done, and I wanted to let me see something here. Let me see something, because I wanted to Google him too, but I could never catch his name. Let me see if they put it in the whatchamacallit section of the video. I'm gonna see if they put it in there, because I don't think they did. But I'm gonna look. Let me look. No, and because I think I wanted to Google. Let me do this. Let me see how recommend related agent shows real badge. What was the outcome? Let me see. Refused to inspect. The officer detained the man suspicious of impersonating. Okay, the outcome. Let me ask this. Let me ask him what. Let me ask AI what. I mean, not what. Gemini. What this guy's name is. See if it tells me. Okay, the video transcripts does not mention the man's name. However, the officers refer to him as a federal officer, and the man later identifies himself as working for HUD. So yeah, it doesn't say. Let me go to Google and see what I can find. Let me see. Man detained. And see if he might have sued already. All right, y'all. Let me see what it says, if I can get anything. Okay, no. No. Where were did they say where they were at? Does anybody remember if they said where they were at? Let me see. Let me see. No, it won't, it doesn't even say where they were at. Let me see. I'm surprised the man didn't get the body cam taken down. But now I will say his name did sound African-ish. Incidents. Okay. I know he wasn't in Arizona, and I know he wasn't in this. I know we weren't in Florida, because that was not given Florida. Yeah, I can't. What does this say? Let me see if the people on Facebook figured out who he was. Nope. Can't. I can't get a name on this guy. Wonder do he know his body cam is on YouTube? I cannot get a name, and like I said, it did sound African-esque, but he's done work as you've heard. It was in Michigan. Okay. I don't think so though. Yeah, okay, let me see if this looked familiar to anybody. Let me go back to wait a minute. Let me get rid of this. I'm gonna go back to the beginning because there was something out there. Do they have buses in? Well, yeah, I know they have transit. Now, Aunt Natty said if the transit cop can be FBI, the HUD officer can be a federal agent. Hell, but apparently, from what they were saying, like that was true. That was true, but he's also done work in the Ukraine and China, because you heard the other officer, because he said he was Googleable, and they Googled him and found out that yeah, he truly was. So Let's see. I'm gonna pull this back up and see if y'all can see anything that looks familiar to anybody. Now, I'm gonna tell you, this looked familiar to me. Where is it? Like, is there? No, there's nothing on a building. I saw a landmark. Let me see. Where is it? Okay. Like, y'all see
So
this?
I don't usually look at their name and number. I understood that.
I don't know who that was, but
Okay.
he can't push you in front of a bus depot, you know?
The reason why I didn't get the officer's name and number? Usually the officers are the good guys. I just don't need to get their name and number.
Y'all see that right
Only
there?
thing I said to him was,
Y'all see that right there behind him? Does that look familiar to anybody? Mimi said the building had something like Lakewood on it. Them folks said it is an abandoned bus depot. Perhaps the bus came by, had his name on it. Let me see. Where's that bus at? Yeah, look at that. See that? Let me see. Let me blow this up on my phone and see if I can see the name of that building. Oh, God, no. Even blowing it up. My eyes said no. Let me see. I can't make out what that is. And Delicadelle said it's a big deal because your name can be Googled. Well, yeah. And it's not Delicadelle. It's not so much that he could be Googled as much as it was the when they Googled him what they found out. Let me see. Those. Yeah, I see the numbers. There's also a name. If you look like at this, like right here where the balcony part is, there is like something is there. Lakewood, Washington. Wait a minute. They said he moved from Detroit to there. Okay, let me see. Let me try Lakewood, Washington. Oh. Okay. I'm getting somewhere. What is this? No. Yeah, I can't find I don't know. It okay, so Washington, it's not coming. I can't find this man. I'll try to do is I'll try to look some more and see if I can pinpoint who this man is. And if I can, I will, of course come and do something on it. I don't know how to do now. Bell Tower is I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. How you do that? About to choke on my golden milk. I'm sorry, y'all. Prima Wanda says, I don't like the cops because I felt they didn't believe him because of his ethnicity, perhaps, in my opinion. I agree with you. I mean, I think that the police officer automatically thought he was a liar. I mean, basically, that is what he said, pretty much. So I get you. I get you. And I didn't like the way the police officer came in. But my thing is if you know that you are all of the things, then cooperate. Let that officer have his snide remarks and his attitude. Cooperate, and then report to his supervisor. That's what I say. So he could have done this a little bit better. Than it should have been handled better by both parties, really. And I just do think that the officer was a tad bit snooty because he didn't believe him. I do believe that. So Jet Blackstray said, let's see if any fake Yelp reviews like Sonya leaves. Because I'm thinking, hey, if he's Googleable, I should be able to find, you know, the outcome of this case, or if he did anything about it, I guess. And it was a flat tire, and then the thing of it is he went on ahead and moved it himself. That's the thing. And in all this time, where was AAA? Now they said 90 minutes. I don't understand that. I thought AAA was supposed to come. Like, I know I had AAA for years, and when I called them, it didn't take them any more than 20 minutes to get to me, and I was on a overpass. So I don't. Mimi said his station is in life as a HUD officer didn't even need to come up, right? And he had already called AAA before we saw all this bantering going back and forth. So where was AAA? Prima Wanda said, I saw this one before. I didn't want to spoil it. Well, I don't know how to do a pictures check. But I'll see what I can find out on this man because I'm curious too. I'm real curious. But that's all I have for y'all. Bible Lady said all of this over a flat tire. I'm exhausted. I know, Bible Lady. I am too. I am too. This is all I have for y'all on tonight. Muffin 218 said I got Lakewood, Washington. Check Alfonso Jackson. Let me check Alfonso Jackson. That wasn't the name it sounded like he gave. It sounded foreign. Alfonso. Okay. Really? Is this him? No, this don't. Wait a minute. Let me okay. Let me all right, y'all. Let me share my screen. Let me go back, share my screen. So y'all could tell me if y'all think this is him. I'm zooming. Okay. All right. Y'all tell me if this is him. And I'm gonna hold up. Let me hold up my thumbnail. Oh no, I can't do that. Let me look at my thumbnail and blow it up side by side. I don't think this is him, but we're gonna read. We're gonna see. We're gonna look at his Wikipedia. Now he's a okay, Alfonso R. Jackson. He's an American politician who served as the 13th United States Secretary of Housing and Urban Development from 2004 to 2008. He was nominated by President Bush in 2004 and confirmed by Senate in August 2004. He resigned March 2008. Okay, so let's see. Lives in Texas. He participated in a March of Selman. He was an assistant. He's been a professor. Huh. This nigga is a this man is a Republican. But if he did this in 2004, he should not still have his badge, because this body cam was from 2005, so he shouldn't still have his badge. There. Okay, we have a super chat. Oh, thank you. Thank you for. Oh my gosh. Hold on, y'all. Okay, we have a super chat from Bell Tower is my home. Thanks for the super chat. You say Dejan. Dejan. Let me try Dejan. Oops. Okay, I got a Dejan who is no, this Dejan is born in 86. Let me see. Let me put in HUD. See what happens. Nope. That's giving me a football player. Let me go back. Let me go back to the super chat. Jon. Let me see, did I spell it right? Jon. Jon. Nope, this is football too. Y'all, I don't. Nope. Can't find him. Oh, that definitely ain't him. Y'all, can't find him. Cannot find him. Wait a minute. What did I put in? Did I put Johnson? Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Johnson. Okay, Johnson. Got an obituary. I got an actor. I got somebody from NASA. Are y'all telling me y'all found him? Because I don't see this man. I don't see him. Dujon. Du. Okay, Du. I'll get it together. Du. Okay, here he is. Does he have a YouTube channel?
There's a call for action, you know.
Well, y'all, I can do this. Shoot. Okay. All right, y'all. We'll look at this because here he is on the news.
you answer that call.
United States Army veteran Dr. M. Dujon Johnson unboxes.
Where Leo Lady at? Is Leo Lady here? Leo Lady. Leo Lady. He's a doctor too. He's a doctor too, Leo Lady. He's got his doctoral degree.
Military equipment sent to him by family. Johnson's making his final preparations before leaving to join Ukrainians in the battle for their country.
But at some point, we have to decide we are our brother's keeper, and I feel very strongly about that.
That calling, Johnson says, came from watching a country he loves turn into a war zone following the Russian invasion.
The idea that a foreign power, external power, can attempt to erase the identity and the sovereignty of a country, it's so blatant that it really struck a nerve with me.
Johnson served in the Peace Corps in Ukraine back in 2018, where he trained university professors on how to bring transparency and democracy to the classroom. Johnson, who also trained NATO troops, says he's not just worried about the Russians, he also worries about the unpredictability of fighting with untrained civilians.
Not recognizing a combatant toward a friendly, so friendly fire, the idea of shooting your own people, that's probably a bigger concern even than snipers.
The 62-year-old says he's keenly aware of the dangers. As Johnson reflects on his decision, he says he's relying on faith. And as he's fighting overseas, he wants us to make the world better in our own ways.
And I don't expect people to go over to Ukraine or China or Ethiopia to practice what they preach. But your neighbor who's elderly, try shoveling their snow. This is simply a global extension of how we Americans should believe.
We also reached out to the State Department. A spokesperson says the U.S. travel advisory remains in effect. They do not recommend Americans travel to Ukraine. And they also say if Americans are in Ukraine, they need to get out as quickly and as safely as possible. I'm Veronica Meadows on The Edge.
Okay, so y'all.
Good evening.
Oh no. So wait a minute. When was this? Let me see when this was. This was 4 years ago. Okay. This man was definitely too old to be acting like that. Let's see. Can I get... Okay, here's something else. What we got here? Oh, that's just a picture. Here we go. What's this? Okay, I don't want that music. Justin's mom. What? Why I gotta go? Wait a minute. Why am I being sent to the moon? But y'all ain't saying that. Where is Justin's mom's comment? Let me get her comment because ain't nobody trying to send her to the moon. Where is Justin's mom? Look at that comment, y'all. Y'all see that comment? Why is this playing? Why ain't this? Oh, it would help if I shared it on YouTube. Okay, y'all. Let me pull this up and share this so y'all can see this. Okay. Now I think I got y'all on here with me so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
Now, see you as a successful, accomplished author. Tell us a little bit more about your background.
Yeah, we go way back, so far back that I had black hair then. Well, as you know, Rob, went to the University of Iowa, and after I graduated, I went to the foremost China Center in the United States, the University of Michigan China Center, where I went on to get my master's from there, because there's no university in the United States that gives a pure PhD in the field of Chinese studies. Being a sinologist, I went to one of the premier universities in China, and in 2012 became the first African American ever to get a PhD from China. I should say first and only. And then after that, I went on to get my Master of Laws from the Washington University School of Law. I currently am the only non-Chinese hired by the Chinese government to teach at one of only 2 law schools in China. I'm also a professor of history in South Carolina.
Oh, y'all can't hear it?
That's a very impressive resume. So, of all the languages that you could have mastered, what drew you to the Chinese language?
Y'all couldn't hear that? Nikki G, is he married? I've heard him say everything but marriage. So I guess y'all couldn't hear that. Okay, y'all could hear that. So y'all see that he's the first African American to get a PhD from China. I don't think there are any African Americans scurrying to China for PhDs because, like, do they count here? Okay. And he's got a love of Ukraine and everything else. Jet Black Straight said he ain't saying shit anyway. Mr. Groove, what's up? Them folks that I doubt he's married. He's weird. So, okay, he's didn't go over there to learn the Mandarin language. He got a PhD in yeah, they usually come here to get their PhDs. Tell me about it. So, like, that's really not all that impressive to me, but
It was really interesting. I was a European specialist coming from military after serving in intelligence. And I was not in school at the time, and I read a very interesting article by someone named Michael Oxenberg, who literally Ken Lieberthal, who I ultimately met at the University of Michigan, formulated all of our Chinese policies, United States policies in China. And Dr. Oxenberg was kind enough. Gave him a phone call and said we talk about his article in Foreign Affairs. He asked what I did. I said I was a custodian. He said, "Are you in school?" I said, "No." He penciled me in for 15 minutes. We ended up talking for 2 hours. And there began my unlikely journey to becoming a sinologist.
them folks said, did he trek in the mountains with Diane Fossey too? This man has lived about 12 lives. Although I don't approve the message, I have to agree with what Justin's mom says. Okay, this makes no sense that this man is okay, let me find something else. So this man, he is somebody apparently. Let's look at his books. Let's wait a minute. Let me stop sharing before I do that because I don't want my Amazon account to come up like that. So, y'all, we get ready. Because he said he wrote a lot of books. Okay. Okay, I ain't signed in. Okay, cool. He said he wrote a lot of books. All right, y'all. He said he said he wrote a lot of books. Okay, here you go. He said he wrote a lot of books, right? All I see is Race and Racism, China's. Let's see what else. Yeah, I only see one book and it's out of print. It's only got limited eligibility. Yeah. What is he talking about? There's one book. What is he wrote one book. D-Dub says self-published, no doubt. Yeah, because Race and Racism, China's, like okay. All right, let's go back to Google, because what? What else can we find on him? Esquire. Lord have mercy, his thing is in Chinese. Oh, this is his younger years, honey. This must be, okay, so this is the program that he taught in. He has a Bachelor's of Arts in East Asian Studies from the University of Iowa, Juris Doctor Law. I don't even know what that means. University of Iowa College of Law, Masters of Arts in China Studies, and U.S. from the University of Michigan. Why do we need this? Okay. He's a PhD candidate in the Institute of China and Asian Pacific Studies. He says, I was a law professor in Changsha, mainland China, and I wanted to spend more time studying Taiwanese politics, legal institutions, and cross-strait relationships. Striate, not straight. Cross-strait relationships. He says, a learned... okay, it's the typos for me. I learned the Taiwanese perspective while studying at NSYSU, although I graduated from the foremost China Center in the United States. I soon learned that everything that I have learned was from the mainland China perspective, thus my education was incomplete. His career plans at this time for the next 5 years was, this year I plan on completing my second book titled The Question of Taiwanese Sovereignty Under International Law, and I was starting my own law firm in the U.S., mainland China, and Taiwan. Them folks said, I told y'all he's weird. G-Dub said, a scammer intellect. I'm not... it's folks here that need his expertise. See, when they said he fought for civil rights, I thought they meant here in the US of A. But he fought for civil rights over in the Ukraine, over in China, over in Taiwan, I guess, because he ain't doing it here. Let me see if I can find, is this his Insta? No, that's not him. Wonder if this is him. Let's go. Let's do the LinkedIn, y'all. Okay, no, that's a white guy. So that's not him on LinkedIn. Let's see if there's anything on page number 2. Okay, we got that. Who is somebody did a tribute to him? Oh no, that's okay, that's not him. Oh, and he also did work in Russia. I forgot about that too. He did something in Russia. All right, y'all. I am done. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. I found one of his cases. I'm gonna put this on the wall so y'all can see it. I'm gonna put this on the wall so y'all can see it. I ain't gonna read all that. Let me see if his books are in the used bookstore. Yep, that one book is in the used bookstore, y'all. So if y'all want to read it, you can go to the used bookstore. Yep, here's more articles. He got okay. Well, the man didn't lie. He is Googleable. Okay, he is Googleable. So he didn't lie. He did not lie. You can Google him and see who he is, and apparently he is somebody. I got a super chat. Where is it? Let me see. The super chat. Bell Tower is my home said he should have been in China learning how to change tires. He must have skipped that class. Oh, Justin's mom said the first college graduate with an IEP. Bible Lady said, thank you. Bell Tower is my home for the super chat. I don't know if I said that. Bible Lady said, I am like Bell Tower is my home. This ninja can do all things but change tires. Them folks said we found a Renaissance ninja. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. Ray Del Lewis said, I know he couldn't be my lawyer. He would piss me and the judge off. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, y'all, we did it. I wanted to bring y'all an interesting body cam, and I think I succeeded. I think that I succeeded. We done found this man. we know his background, and we are not impressed. Queen Black said, recommend the book to Natives Book Club. Look, I'm going to do that. Watch him cuss me out. I don't know if he's watching, but Native, they want you to do this for the book club. Oh my gosh. I gotta go, y'all. I'm going to bed. This is more than I expected. More than I expected. So I am going to bed. I will see y'all in the next one. I might be out here tomorrow. There have been multiple times that Justin's mom should have been sent to the moon, but I didn't do it, y'all. I didn't do it. So I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you for the gifted memberships, the super chats. Shout out to the Marvelous Moonlight Mods. I appreciate you being here. Y'all have a good night. Yes, you, Justin's mom. Y'all have a good night. And I will see y'all maybe tomorrow in the early afternoon. Sometime, maybe the early afternoon. I have to see, what everybody's doing. But other than that, y'all have a good night. Have a good fresh start to your week. And I will see you on the next one. Happy birthday, Rakia. And I'm out. Maybe not. Thanks for the Cash App.